Hello, people. How's it going? Well, another cloudy, lovely day here in Minnesota where it's cold, wet, and rainy, and it's April. Anyway, this is going to be my first attempt at a book tag, or booktube type. So I'll probably tag just two people at first, and maybe it'll get around and stuff. But the moment this is going to be my first attempt, so bear with me if it's bad. My phone keeps telling me that someone's texting me. But hopefully this will work. It's a book to film kind of book tag, good or bad. Was the book better or the film better or just as good or worse? You get the idea. Yeah, book to film, good or bad, book tag. Told you this is my first attempt at doing this. I will probably ramble until I figure out how to do it. So hopefully it won't mess too many people up. And I'm also tired, so I thought this would be a fun thing to do while I'm trying to stay awake. The first question would be name a plants, horror, or sci-fi book to a movie that was either just as good or better. I put The Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham. The movie 1962 was also good, and it's very different than the book, but I never saw the remakes, so I can't tell you about those. But I like the movie, I like the book. They are plants from outer space. I would say that they're even. The book is better, of course, because it's a book, but the movie is just as good. It's one of those classic films that is just very good. I think it's also where they got the idea for the Doctor Who episode, Terror of the Vervoids, with Colin Baker as the sixth Doctor. I liked him as the Doctor, by the way. But I think that's where they got the idea. So the one for plants, with me, would be The Day of the Triffids. The one John Wyndham book. I'm sure there are others, because I'm hoping they'll come up. So, 2, name an animal horror sci-fi book into the movie. Same basic idea. But it was either I put Planet of the Apes. It was the one that came into my mind. It's a sci-fi film. It's not well, for the human character, it was a horror story. The book is. I actually like the movie better than the book. I like the movie better than the book because I do. I read the book. I read it twice. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. It's good for what it is. I mean, it's an excellent book. But I will take the movie over the book every time. That way, hopefully, as I said, this is my first attempt at this, so hopefully I don't get complete utter chaos out of it. We have a short story adaptation of a short story that improved or better than the original story via a movie. Well, I picked The Foghorn as one of my short stories by Ray Bradbury, which became the movie The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. Of course, the short story is good, but the movie, of course, is better. Of course, it's an adaptation of an idea. But that is where the idea came from. Foghorn is still a good story. It's still an excellent story. I mean, I like it. I read it all the time when I can find it. Foghorn is a good story. The movie is excellent. One of the better 1950s big, large monster movies, if you want to call it that. So that would be that one. Another adaptation I picked was Who Goes There by John W. Campbell Jr., the movie for The Thing. Excuse me. I read the story. The story's okay. I prefer the movies. The story is just long for me, I guess. The movies are not long, of course. But the movies are far better because you can do more with the movie, particularly the 1981. I wrote it down. 82 version with Kurt Russell. Excellent film, great movie, far better than the original, which was also pretty good. I mean, for its time, it was good. But I would say the movies are better than the book, or the short story in this case. This is going to be a very short one because this is new to me, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it, what to do. Hopefully, I'll get some advice and some comments, and they'll tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Like, slow down. I know I'm terrible at talking too fast. It's partly why I stumble over my words. I talk too fast. But I'm gonna post this after I write down the questions and tag people on the when I do some adding later. Well, let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do better on. I will tag people. I have other people tagged into this, please, if you can. This is my first attempt. I hopefully I was clear on the questions. I do have a tendency sometimes to write questions that are only clear to me and no one else. I admit this. I think I'm writing down what I think I'm saying, and I'm not. That's how my brain works. There's chaos in there. Lovecraftian chaos. But I'm going to post this after I do some work on it and add the tag part. Well, you behave yourselves, people. Let me know, those who watch this, the two people who I do tag. I'm going to tag Michael K. Vaughn, and I'm going to tag Criminale. And we'll go from there, and we'll see if I do another one of these things or ever even try it ever again. We'll see. I'll try anything once. Today is very gloomy. I think that's part of the problem. This is a gloomy, wet day here in Minnesota. Anyway, behave yourselves, people. You know I won't. I'm going to post this and see what happens. Later.